to you on this Wednesday. What's going on? Come on in, have a seat. Let's talk for a few minutes. I told y'all to make my videos shorter. They ain't gonna be 2 hours. They gonna be an hour and 58 minutes. How y'all doing? Come on here. I can't laugh, y'all. I'll start choking. Oh, man. First of all, I want to thank you all for the support. The Cash App's been pouring in. Thank you for supporting the channel. In a minute, we going to be that deal. I'm telling you. I'm going to get us there. We're going to be one of them channels. I'm telling you. Tasha K, watch out, girl. Come in. Come on in and sit down. Thank y'all for joining. I want to give the shout outs early when your names pop up. I'm going to holler you out, TK. Hey, girl. Hey, Tammy. Timmy, how you doing? Timmy, you're the first one. Woo! Hey, what's up? Make sure y'all push that like, share, and subscribe. If you don't even subscribe, get your push like. Hey, KK, what's up? Cynthia, Donna, hey. The Wing Storm, is it the Wing Storm? Timmy said, hi, Nina. Hi, Timmy. How y'all doing? He said, my mom love your videos. Oh, what's your mom's name, Timmy? Let me give her a shout out. Tell her thank you and where you from. Hey, Lester. Lester Johnson. Mm-hmm. Can you say, what's her name? Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette. I love you, girl. My chocolate sister. I don't even know what color you are, but you still my chocolate sister. Thank you for watching. Share it with your friends, girl. Make sure you share it with your friends. Hey, damn. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I can't see. I'm tripping. I'm trying to pretend I can see. Okay, here we go. Timmy's from California. What part? Because I'm going to be in LA at the end of the month. I'm going to LA. What's up? Are you in LA? Okay, say all love to Dana. Is that his name? And she is mixed. She's mixed. Okay. She's still my chocolate sister. Hey, Miss Williams. I'm Gigi. Hey, Oklahoma City. I love you guys. The best. Some of y'all that came here didn't push like though. I'm looking at the numbers. Y'all gotta push like. Bring it in. Come on. Y'all can be sharing the video right now with y'all friends while y'all on here. Lorraine, how you doing? Hey, is it Gerald? Jarrell, hey. Nobody cares for messy Tasha K. Tasha K getting that money, Jarrell. Tasha K getting paid. She on her money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no hate for her. She doing her thing. Okay. Doreen saying he stay rocking with me. Okay. Yes. Some of y'all names I messing up. I already know. Like this one. I don't know what that is. Leithar. Hi. I ain't gonna try to mess up your name. Greetings from Kentucky, Lorraine. Hey. Misa Williams. You got my kid's last name. Yes, y'all push the like. Y'all better listen to me. Say, hey, Diamond. Getting money is still messy. Yeah, she's still messy. She be each his own. You know what I'm saying? I can't hate on nobody getting their money. You know, I just do what I do. KK, what's good tonight, Nina? Girl, we gonna talk about the Braxtons. The Braxtons is crazy, y'all. Thank you, Gigi, for the love, baby. You know what? I just watched, what's her name? Tawanda live. Who told Tawanda she was famous? That's what I want to know. Isn't it? If y'all hear something, I'm having a hot flash. I got my fan going, so y'all gonna have to deal with the noise for a minute till I cool off, because I am overheated right now. Y'all, until y'all get my age, y'all will never understand. But who told Tawanda and Trina they were famous? Because last time I remember they were just some backup singers. And I know a lot of people got backup singers. Luther Vandross had backup singers, and everybody had backup singers. I don't see them doing no damn show. It's sad that they using Toni. Shut up, fan. It's sad they using Toni thing to come up. And Toni's sick of this shit. Y'all know Toni mad. She pretty much ain't talking to her sisters. And she said, I'm tired of taking care of mama by my damn self. This ain't just my mama. My mother has 6 kids. Why the hell I'm the only one fitting the bill? And did y'all know I found out tonight that Towanda allegedly stole her mama's Social Security checks? I said she did what? Not Miss Church Girl. Not Miss Alopecia bald head trophy neck. Skinny neckhead ass shit. Jada Pinkett looking ass. I know. She ain't stealing. And if you didn't do it, why they saying you did it? Something happened. Where's Mama Checks at, Towanda? And Towanda knows she know how to attract bitch. She know how to attract those, don't she? Mm-hmm. Her first baby daddy was allegedly. You know I got the radar. I can spot him a mile away. Soon Sean got on the internet tonight and he opened his mouth to me. He forgot to put his pants on. What grown man get on the internet? I'm running legs. I forgot. I ain't had no pants on. Nigga, why you ain't got no pants? And then she said, without me, he said, that happens sometimes. What was you doing? And did you know he got a nickname? Y'all know what Tawanda's husband nickname is? Y'all gonna tell me he ain't. Ooh. Ladybug. What grown man you know call himself Ladybug? If those ain't red signs, Towanda, something wrong with your bald head. You know what? When he come out the closet, don't come on here like Tamar crying, snotting and falling all out, pulling stunts. I told y'all here first. That man is, I don't even think he in the closet. He outside the closet. Towanda just got her eyes closed. That Kojak grease she put on her head got her blinded. That man ain't right, Towanda. I heard he had money and she was broke. She tried to file bankrupt when she met him, and the judge didn't grant her bankruptcy because she was hiding money. Church girl, hiding money. I have never seen a group of family that grew up in church and their daddy a minister so messed up in my life. Do you understand me? Toni said on Yana Saved My Life, she said if they weren't her family, they wouldn't be her friends. Do you understand me? She can't stand them heifers. And she the cutest one too. I know she like, oh, I can't stand these damn heifers. And she been saying something was wrong with them and Tamar. Now they saying, should Tamar get a pass? Let me tell y'all something. How many passes do we give Tamar? For real, how many passes do Tamar get? Tamar is not 25. She ain't 35. She ain't even 45. How the hell we giving this grown-ass, old-ass woman that's headed to the art department with me getting a pass? She old as hell, Tamar. Tamar, you old now. Ain't you hitting on 50 if you not already 50? You not Cardi B. We giving Cardi B passes because she's 31, 32. She getting passes. Like she threw the pen at the boy the other day. I'm like, okay, Cardi, you running out your passes now. Now, because you passed the age of putting your hands on people. You passed that age now, Cardi. I'm saying these girls, y'all doing too much. Y'all making black girls look terrible. The Brown Girl Club, no, we can't be doing that over here. I'm going to have to get some shirts made. Somebody told me to patent. Was it the name they told me to patent? The Brown Girl Club. And I'm going to just start putting names. You know how when somebody died, they put their face on T-shirts? We're going to start adding faces on T-shirts. And say it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday because your ass ain't in the glove. You got kicked out the group. We go David Ruffin y'all asses. Shit, who else need to get kicked out the group? Because I'm about sick of it. Towanda made a whole video talking about her wedding and she might air the wedding, and the people were saying she was a bitch during the wedding, and they asked them, did it was the honeymoon aired? And Sean talking about, no, but we thinking about making an episode. Don't nobody care about Tawanda wedding and Tawanda and her husband. Nobody care about y'all. He was running around with a G-string on. Don't nobody want to see your wedding, Tawanda. Now we want to see Birdman and Toni. Toni the superstar. Didn't nobody give y'all the memo? Shit, Toni the star. Y'all not the stars. We don't care about Trina old ass husband with the worms. We don't care about your cooking show. Y'all not famous. Damn it. Shit. Just think about the Jacksons. I want y'all, for real, just do a reality check real quick. Y'all think I'm tripping. Michael. Little Michael, being the two of us, he was the star. Even though he joined the Jacksons later, Jermaine, Jackie, Tito, Randy, they was, Marlon, they was in there first. Not Randy, but they was in there before Michael, right? Michael came in here and he Toni Braxton, his brothers. He mastered the moonwalk. He is Mr. Hollywood. Nobody want to see the Jackson show if Michael ain't on the show. Do y'all understand me? As famous as his brothers were, don't nobody want to see Jermaine toy plastic head ass on no damn reality show. And y'all know he look like a G.I. Joe doll with that plastic ass hair. He got the damn beeswax, the black beeswax on his hair. Don't nobody want to see you, Jermaine. The only way I want to see Jermaine, I want to see him in a thunderstorm. Because I want to see all that black shit that's run out his face. That's what I want to see. I would get my wine and be like, Jermaine in a thunderstorm this weekend. Yep, I want to see that episode. With his plastic ass head, sleeping with Randy baby mama and married her. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Just because your sibling famous, don't mean your ass famous. My brother James used to be a pimp. And I ain't no pimp no more. You heard me no more. I used to be. I can't do no reality show with no white girls. I ain't had no white girls, but my brother James got white girls. So what? So how I'm gonna be? Nobody want to see me. They want to see James. You know what I'm saying? James can't get on here and start talking on YouTube because I'm on YouTube. Y'all gonna be like, nobody want to see James. We want to see the white girls. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all get me? They thinking just because they got the last name Braxton, they get to do a reality show. What reality? That's the case. I put my own family on here. My family more interested in the damn Braxtons. I got a cousin that eat lit cigarettes. I got people that do magic tricks over here. I told you I got an auntie that go to the club. She gone now. We go to this club and walk on her hands, duck walking with her dress over her head and her whole booty out. I got some shit for your ass over here. Shit, y'all boring as hell. Then she just kept talking about Traci. Let Traci be the rest. My sister died too, Tawanda. My sister had a heart attack in her sleep. My big sister. Came from the same mama. I love my sister, but do y'all hear me sit here every day talking about, and Helena. And Helena. And Helena. She's gone. But see, y'all want to stay relevant and y'all want sympathy, so you keep talking about Traci. Because you know we love Traci. We figured this shit out. See, they know we figured it out, y'all. They know we figured Traci was the realest one in the Braxtons next to Toni. And she the one they did bad. Traci was the one used to jump up out. What you say? That was Traci. Who you talking to? She would snatch your soul out your body. I love Traci ass. And then Tawanda go say, she loved her little nephew Scratchy. I call him Scratchy, Traci's son. And I started calling him Scratchy again when his mom was dying because I felt like he was losing his mama. And I had to be like his mama figure. Girl, you don't like him. You don't like Kevin Jr. or Kevin Sr. Now, since you love Traci so much, how would she feel about you treat her husband and her son like you treat them? You said you don't want the son on the show because you don't want the father, Kevin Sr., on the show. And he been in your family since your ass was young. Do you know why they don't want Kevin Sr. on the show? Because Kevin Sr. know the real Braxtons. Y'all hear me? They can't pretend if he on the show. He know they ass. How many of y'all got a sibling that been with a man or woman since you was a kid? Like for example, my nephew daddy, he ain't with my sister no more. But this brother been around me since I was about 6. So he knew me from the pity pack days when I was hustling pennies, getting everybody change in the neighborhood. He knew me when I was skinny, mini, this big. He knew me when I used to play with my dolls with my mama wigs on. So anytime he around, he talk about shit I don't want him to talk about. I mean, let me telling people that. He knew about when we used to play hide and seek in the cemeteries, and I mean, he know everything. He know how I used to be the snitch of my family. He know every snitch I ever said. So when he around, I'd be like, no, we finna leave. I don't want him around. Wallace don't need to be around. Because he know me. This is what I'm talking about. Kevin knows them. Do y'all see me? Y'all see what I'm saying? So that's why they don't want. See, if y'all wonder why they don't want Kevin on the show, because they can't lie if Kevin on the show. I can't get in front of Wallace and say, girl, you know, when I was like 13, I was strapped. He'd be like, no, you wasn't, Olive Oil. I got pictures. Your little crybaby ass used to tell on everybody. He know me. I can't lie. So this is why they don't want him there. And they feel like if his son there, somehow he's going to be brought up. So they don't want Traci's son on there. These the same sisters that didn't go to Traci's funeral. Because shit didn't go their way. And y'all keep watching these heifers. Keep letting them use Traci coattail to get famous. And Toni. The sister they didn't like. And Toni, if I was you, baby girl, I would stop supporting they ass. I would come out and say, I disown all of y'all asses, even mama. Because she going along with Tamar shit. See, mama is holding on to anybody that's going to help her. Who do it? But see, Toni, I think Toni was like, Mama, I'm going to help you, but you got to stay at Tamar's house. You ain't finna be in my shit. You bitter and still mad at daddy. I ain't got time for that. But you always talking about praying. How you all talking about praying, but you still ain't forgave daddy yet for being over there with Sister Sarah? Quit playing, Mama. Miss E go down. Old, bitter, cute woman. Yep. She pretty. She gonna be old and bitter over there with Tamar. They gonna be changing each other depends in a minute. Now she just living off Vince's son. I just love my grandbaby. Vince, come and get your son, Vince. Vince, come and get your son, please. Because it seemed like he got a little feminine in him. I'm not being funny. He's very intelligent. He's very smart. But it's like they making that boy a little feminine. I mean, come and get your son and make him a man, Vince. Don't let Tamar raise your son. You want Tamar to raise your son? Shit, Tamar is going to raise your son, Vince. You better go get full custody. Especially after this stunt. Go to the courts and say she cray-cray. Shit. Next, she going to be talking about he got kidnapped and have somebody have him in the closet. Go say my son is gone. I mean, come on, man. Go get your son, Vince. But Tawanda is using her last name. And she done found a man with a little bread. Wait, do y'all know who Sean is? Anybody know who Sean is? Because Sean kind of weird. And then he talked too damn much to be a man. You know, he just be, they trying to be like Sherelle and Perry. Y'all ain't gonna do it. Y'all can't do it because y'all ain't got it. You know, you're not Sherelle and Perry. And that's who they trying to mock. They trying to emulate them. They no. And she got him on the screen up here, and she on the screen down here. And he talking about, I'm the editor. I've been editing the shows, and y'all don't know the stuff been edited out. So y'all fake. Y'all, this ain't real. Why you gotta edit some shit? If I'm airing my life, I'm live. Like right now, I'm live. I cannot edit nothing I say. If I say your name wrong, whatever, it's already said. That's why I like live. I can't edit nothing. And my nose start running. Y'all go see it. But when you pre-record shit, you can be a pretender. You can lie to people. So all you see is the good shit. You don't see the behind the scenes shit. You don't see Tamar putting her helmet in the closet before the show come on. You know what I'm saying? You don't see the little yellow bus pulling up, you know, with the people on it. You know what I'm saying? So we don't see all that. We see afterwards when the, you know. So I want to see her on the bus, getting off the bus, putting her helmet in the seat till she get done and record. That's what I want to see. Tired of that ass. So if y'all watching the Braxtons, something is wrong with you. Hey, Tulsa. Are you from Tulsa, Joy? My brother from Tulsa. Tulsa in the house. My brother name is Sterling Hill. He from Tulsa. Hey, Lisa. I'm for real. Take my slow as hell, Lisa. Shit. I got time for her ass. And then, real quick about, I've been reading some fan mail on different sites about the Tamar situation and Funky Dineva, right? You know Funky read them women that was going in on him. I do it too. He said, I ain't finna argue with nobody that punch a clock every day. Getting on here talking about me, talking shit when you ain't on my level. Do you know how many educated PhD women got mad? Y'all need to start dogging Funky for dogging us. No, this is what happens when you run your mouth, Sister Sarah, little cousin. When you talking shit about somebody that you don't know, and you want to dog them out or jump sides, you open yourself up to get dogged back. You don't get to run your mouth and talk about folks because they on YouTube like me and think we ain't coming for that ass. Okay. Funky Dineva makes about $100,000 a month. So he was right. We, I'm including myself, not on his level. No, we're not. Not money-wise, baby. So why you mad? Because he called y'all out. He said, y'all punching the clock every day and you talking shit about me. He absolutely correct. He can say that shit about me. Nina, you go to the Senior Citizen Strip Club on the 1st and the 3rd, try to get a little change, do something a little strange, and you talking about me? I ain't went yet, but I'm going. See, I know who I am and what I am. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between me and a lot of people. I'm not a pretender. So it don't hurt my feelings if somebody say, Nina, you was homeless, you had a failed marriage, you're struggling right now, you're going through something with your son. That wouldn't hurt my feelings because it's true. And I'd be like, you're right, baby. Are you praying for me? Y'all get pissed because the truth hurts. Why he talking about us like we beneath him? He called women fish. No, he called y'all fish. I don't smell like fish. Y'all go get my purse. Y'all know what's in my purse. So it don't bother me. And then if you drinking this, it keeps you fresh and clean. Stop drinking that Coca-Cola and eating perch. You wouldn't smell like fish. Shit. How you get mad if you don't smell like fish? That's what I understand. Even with music, they call black women bitches hoes. No, they call y'all bitches and hoes. I'm not that black woman. They talking about the bitches and hoes. I'm not that. So why am I mad? It ain't what they call you, it's what you answer to. So if you sitting there, no, he didn't call black women fish. He talking about you, sis, because I'm laughing. I'm over here smelling like summer's eve. Thank you, juvenile baby. I'm over here smelling like summer's eve. I'm in my bag, just in case. I'm somewhere and I don't smell fresh. Oh, I can go to the bathroom. Squish, squish. Spray, spray. Shit. You got me messed up. I'm going to be fresh. So when he called people fish, he talking about the people smell like fish. And guess what, y'all? I know women smell like fish. So he ain't lying. How many times you went to a public bathroom and you went in there and your wig just lifted up a little bit? Just, woo, God. Who is that? Have you ever been in a public bathroom and you went in there and the aroma just knocked your ass back? It smelled like boo-boo and fish mixed together, like they made boo-boo fish. You're like, who is smelling like this? It's been times I done went there, it was a pregnant woman. I'm like, so somebody just ran up in that? I mean, somebody just was all up in that and raw? Sis, come here, let me tell you something. Let me give you something. Let me show you something, because your mama didn't show you. Let me show you something, sis. Because your mama didn't tell you this. Where is it? Damn it. Because you done pissed me off. Damn it. Where'd it go? Did I take it out? Damn it. First of all, you don't need this until you do some other shit, sister. You might need some deodorant. Damn it. See, I got to do this often. I got to do this often because people just be around here smelling like catfish juice. And I'm tired of this shit. Hold on. Did I leave it out the purse? Because I got to find my shit now. And then sometimes you just need the damn mouthwash. You know, here it is. You see what I'm talking about? Still in the plastic. You see what I'm talking about? You left some people in there. Sometimes you smell bad because you left people up in there. Y'all know them dead people? You know dead shit smell, right? If somebody ejaculated in you, it's dead folks up in there that's in a cemetery. You got a whole cemetery up your ass. Go squirt it out. Get the cemetery out your ass. And then you use this. Don't use this first because you're going to smell like fish for summer's eve. Shit. You're going to smell like sweet fish. Don't do that. Damn it. Shit. Y'all be making me mad with that shit and getting mad. And then you got to carry candy and stuff in your blood. You got to carry. Oh, I got a Reese cup, girl. I ain't know I had no Reese cup. You got to carry stuff to keep you tasting good. So when somebody kiss you, that tongue, you taste like lawn waiters and stuff. Hey. Dang, gotta tell y'all every damn thing. Okay, carry your Antoys around. This is to burn your whole soul out. And I had to say that, y'all, because these girls run around smelling like catfish juice, chitlin juice. And then they get mad when dudes say something. They always talking about black women. No, they talking about you. Shit. Tired of that shit. So I don't get offended. I don't get offended when they talk, because I go in the bathroom and be like, they ain't talking about me. Man, I smell good as hell. I'm over here with the dudes. Shit. Yeah, what you gonna smell is summer's even some baby lotion. I'm the type of person, if I'm laying down with a dude and I don't pass the smell test, I gotta pass my own smell test. I don't need no dude to do the finger test. I do it to myself. Can I use your bathroom? I'm wrong. I don't want to smell nothing. That's the kind of woman I am. I don't want to smell even a little stitch. No sweat. And I want my stuff to smell delicious. Shit. Well, he be like, ooh, damn, girl, what is that? Is that grape Blind Ladies? It's apple, baby. You want some watermelon? I'll go spray some watermelon juice on me. You got some watermelon in your refrigerator. Shit. He was like, why you taste like watermelon? Oh, that just come out my pores. I eat a lot of watermelon. For real. Shit, stop stinking around here. You ain't got to worry about Funky talking about you. Shit. But they mad about Funky. He talking about us, about the people that work. Now he talking about y'all asses. Because I'm trying to get the money Funky getting. I am not hating on him. See, y'all too busy riding on Tamar coattail. Y'all want to keep riding on this, I'm a victim. And men just so evil. Man, I was watching this podcast, and I forgot what it's called. It's a panel of people, right? And the people in the audience can get to talk to them. And they like a bunch of psychiatrists, mentors. They black people. A lot of them got their podcasts. And this woman got on there, and she was saying something about a married man. And one of the psychiatrist people said, a lot of times, the side chick get more respect than the wife or the main chick. She said, and I do. So they was like, wait a minute. You saying you the side chick? She said, yes. He said, so be honest with me. You sleeping with somebody's husband? She said, yes, I am. And the girl read her ass from up there all the way down to the floor. She told me she go to church and she a woman of God. She said, but you forgot one thing. You don't fear God. That's why you living out of the will of God. It's one thing to believe. It is another thing to fear him. You sleeping with somebody's husband. You go to church every Sunday. This is why we telling y'all about these Sister Sarahs. Do you understand me? Because I know Sister Sarah half the time got a thong up under that damn nurse damn dress in the church, passing out them fans with the family order. You just nasty, Sister Sarah. You know what I'm saying? Some of them women don't have the Holy Ghost. They just want their dress to fly up. Y'all be, I'm going to church. Them the biggest heathens up in there. Sleeping with somebody damn husband. Probably sleeping with the pastor. But these the same women that get on the internet and say black men ain't shit. But you sleeping with somebody's husband. Didn't I tell y'all who they sleeping with? They sleeping with women like her. That's why I don't be listening to that black man ain't shit podcast and shit. No, y'all women sleep with these no shit ass black men, and then when it happened to you, you a victim. And I'm tired of that victim mentality. That's Tamar. That's Tamar. Tamar can do everything. But soon somebody punch her ass because she done did something to her. Look what Tommy did. And look what... No, you done did everything. And let me tell you else about black women. I just seen Medizi do a video. He in the back of his car. He on live. And he said... I know y'all want my part of the story, but no, I ain't giving y'all nothing. And they sitting there talking about how pretty his teeth is, how good his skin look, and we know you ain't do this and that. They ready to sleep with Mendeezy. These the same ones that be talking black men ain't shit. Mendeezy been messing with Tamar allegedly, and y'all still a Mendeezy fan. But your man ain't shit. Mendeezy some shit though, cause he on TV. Y'all forgot he was Yandy. See, until y'all become your sister keeper, we gonna keep going through this dumb shit. See, I save my sisters. I'm telling y'all think I'm lying. If you can turn my DM inside out, a lot of people will love Nina. If y'all can, if I just wish to be dirty and just show y'all my DM, y'all would be like, damn, Nina saved a lot of people. I need to be Captain Save-A-Hole, have my own damn show. Because I didn't save a whole lot of hoes. I'm just being for real. Shit. I didn't save them. I done sent a whole lot of men back home. Shit. And I done told them, keep playing with me. Your wife, because you know what I do. I told y'all what I do, right? When a dude cut into me, the first thing I do, and that's what y'all don't do, baby. The first thing I do, even if I'm not interested in him, because I want to see what kind of person that I'm friends with on Facebook or Instagram, I'll go into his shit. Let me go, his Facebook page. This is how dumb Negroes are. Facebook. There he is. There he is. Oh, let me go to his photos. He was on vacation with his wife. Oh, her birthday is such and such, such and such. Oh, they got 10 kids. Oh, look at that, Jesus. Oh, he been married how long? 15 years, girl. Look at his mama-in-law. Oh, they was all in the Bahamas together. And then if I want to set an example on his ass, you know what I do? I save some of the pictures. Bleep, 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 bleep. So when he contact me again, I'll be like, didn't you say you like me? I always liked you. I always had a crush on you. I've been watching you for a long time. So what your wife think about that? You get silence for a minute. Well, what your wife think about that? Me and her really ain't together. Yeah, I was just in the Bahamas last weekend. Huh? And you know little John, your son? The one in the wheelchair? Yeah, I seen the pictures. He's so cute. He be like, this bitch is crazy. How you know me? When you in church, Deacon Johnson? When you just in church Sunday? Didn't you do a whole sermon? I seen the video. They get to wonder how she know me. Fool is on your Facebook page, you dumbass bastard. They don't even be knowing. Your shit is on Facebook and Instagram, and all you got to do is download some pictures. And then I say this. You know what? Because you my brother. And I see potential, and you've been married a long time, and you got money. And if I was dirty, I really would get your money right now. You know, I'll blackmail your ass and do a Cassie on your ass if I was dirty. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the proof. I got all your videos. I got all your text messages. I even got some dick pics you sent me. You forgot you sent me that dick? And I seen that little mole right up under the head, that little bitty mole. I can tell your wife you got a little bitty mole right there because I analyzed it. I blew it up and said, yeah, there go that mole. I seen the mole. She gonna be like, how she know you got a mole on your... Y'all. I do shit like that. So I say, I tell you, brother, stop inboxing me because I don't cheat with men, okay, or women. I don't cheat at all. And I don't break up homes. But I got the information just in case your ass do something stupid. Your wife will get this shit. So you better thank me for saving your ass. You right, baby girl. You right. I'm gonna go on and act right. You know, my mama was telling me, I don't want to hear that shit. Take your ass home and act like you got some sense. And you better give her the best loving you ever gave her in your life. Because every time you stroke, you better think about me in your mind. That Nina might be sending some shit. You bet every time you give her the business, you better give her the, I want your whole spine up in it. Because you better think Nina any day can send her this shit. Because I'm going to keep it right here in this file. This is John Sr. file. I got several files. And y'all probably watching me. Y'all know I got y'all shit. I got a brother file, y'all. This brother owns several clubs over Michigan. Do you hear me? This brother wanted me bad. And for a minute before I found out he was married, I wanted his ass. I said, this nigga play and he fine. Kicked her all through the 3rd degree. Just blah, blah, boom. I could smell him through the phone. And some said, you know how you know how women do. Let's tell the truth. We ignore shit when we want somebody. I had to catch myself. I said, I ain't even finna look on his shit. I want that. I'm not even gonna look. I don't even want to know. He could be like this right now. I don't even want to know. He too fine. I said, hold up. I'm tripping. Let me do my research. He did own all the clubs, like he said. This brother tried to take me to Paris, baby. This brother wanted to take me to Paris. Because I said I'd never been to Paris. We was talking about, he said, baby, I'll take you to Paris. When you get your passport. What? I was talking about my vehicle. He said, you know, I got about 20 of them. Which one you want to drive? Can I get my name on the title? You can get whatever you like. I could have got whatever I liked. I didn't even meet the brother in person yet. I was scared to meet this brother. You know what I'm saying? I was scared. This brother was that fine and that paid. I was scared to meet him. He kept on trying to set it up. I said, keep the oil. You would not have me run around with a flashlight looking crazy. No, in the daytime. Looking for your ass in the daytime with a flashlight. No. Did research. That's where I got the 10 kids from. This brother had 10 kids. All his kids was just about educated in college. He was paying for it. He owned, I think, about 8 clubs throughout Michigan. His wife was a plain Jane. Just sit at home like she served the dinners on Sunday at church. Plain Jane. Got all them babies by him. Probably been with him since she was 16. This brother was so fun. He was a older, distinguished gentleman. You know, them old ones that you know they got the log. Just got the log. And you like, oh, Father God. Woo, I gotta do it, Jesus. I gotta do it. And I started writing him and telling him, don't contact me no more. It was so hard. But I didn't do it. Because I'm sure he cheated on this woman all the time because she seemed like she stay at home and cook pies for the church. So he running around probably doing business deals. Oh, I got to go to Paris for a month to do a business deal. Okay, honey, I'm going to pack you a bag. She one of them women. We would have been in Paris at the Eiffel Tower, doing the Running Man because I'm stupid. Shit. Drinking on some tea. Is that my husband doing the Running Man with Nina? Yeah, that's him. But I didn't do it. I didn't do it. So when y'all be talking about these men cheating, it's women that's cheating with them. I want every black woman on here. And I'm talking about black women today because black women always talking about black men ain't shit. I want every black woman on here that ever been cheated on. Think back in your mind. Who did he cheat with? And I want y'all to put on there. Was it a black woman? If it was a black woman, I just want y'all to put black BW. BW. If it was a white woman, put WW. But I bet it's going to be more BWs than WWs. And if it was a man, Jesus, Lord. You need to go pray for discernment. Because if you know that boy was liking dipping in the salad, something wrong with you. Like Tawanda, your husband is dipping in some salad, girl. He over there tossing some shit. I see BW. I already know what it is. Every time I got cheated on, ladies, it was a black woman. So how the hell black women victims? Could you tell me that? And then tell me this. Say yes, it is true. When she found out, did she keep dealing with him? Was she your keeper? No, she kept dealing with the brother. One of the girls that found out that my man was cheating on me, she got pregnant the next month and I was pregnant. Intentionally. That's why our kids 6 months apart. Yep. Kept dealing with him. But they always on these podcasts. Black men ain't shit. Girl, shut up. How many black men you done slept with that? Shut up. You mad like, you know what they are? They Alicia Keys. Cause now Alicia Keys talking about her husband ain't shit, cause he over there with Lala Anthony bumping uglies. So now she over there talking about, you know, I put 14 years in with him. But how many years did his first wife put in with him, Alicia? Tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth will help you, God. When you met him, wasn't he in a marriage? Oh, now you're the victim because it came to you now. Your karma just bust your ass in the forehead. So now you on a podcast, you crying how black men do you wrong. And then they asked her, when she first met Swiss Beats, she just rubbed the shit all up in his white face. They said, what's the secret? What is the secret of keeping a man like Swiss Beats? You know what this heifer said? Good sex. You know his wife was watching. I know she said, where my shotgun, baby? Get load up. Shit, I'm about to go get this bitch. Good sex, you got to give them what they want. You got to give it to them good. She just rubbing it all up in this white face. That you giving her husband the business over there. Singing, hitting notes. New York. You know what I'm saying? She over there just giving him the business. And his wife visualizing all the shit he was doing to her life. That shit will drive you crazy, for real. If you ain't a strong person, that shit would drive you crazy. I done prayed many a nights. I had to go in closets before cut off the lights. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. Because I was about to kill somebody. It's a soul tie. When your soul's tied with somebody, you just all entwined with them. Now you become one. And you're not supposed to be like that with somebody you're not married to. Do y'all know for real, can I be honest with y'all for real? If you in a relationship with a boyfriend or girlfriend, you still single. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. You're not really obligated to somebody until your ass is married because you living out the will of God and you living in sin. This is the world's way. You got to show before. I ain't got to show you nothing before. I can show you that I can stay consistent. I can show you that I'm a hard worker. I can show you I'm faithful to my job. I'm faithful to my life. I'm faithful to God. And you know, if I want to be faithful to you, I can be, but I don't have to be because I ain't supposed to be with you. We're supposed to be friends, get to know each other. We ain't supposed to be sleeping together. Now, I can be faithful to our friendship. You know what I'm saying? I can be faithful to, dedicated to you. We meet on Fridays. But I don't have to be, my body belong to you because it don't. My body belongs to Jesus and my husband if I had one. It don't belong to no boyfriend. And if you believe that, show me scripture. Can you bring out the Bible? And show me where it says a boyfriend owns your body. Have you ever thought about this? And I'm going to keep saying this in my videos. If somebody not faithful to God, if somebody is not afraid of God, why would they be faithful to you or afraid of you? And you know why I say they're not afraid of God and they're not faithful to God? Because they're not living by His word. But they want you to be faithful to them and they can't uphold God's word. If somebody don't love themselves enough not to sin against their own body, which is fornication, why would they love you to honor you? They sinning against their own body. Every time they open their legs to you, they sinning against their own body. That is the one sin that you sin against yourself. How dumb are we? Have y'all thought about that? We're some dumbass people. Every time you lay down, this 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15, 30 minutes, I'm finna sin against myself. Woo, this feel good. Oh, I can go to hell for this. Oh, it feels so good. We dumb as hell. We would give up what we supposed to be doing under Christ to satisfy somebody's feeling for 30 minutes. Woo, we slow. We slow. Every time I think about stuff like that, it makes me kind of stay away from men. I'm for real. And I definitely ain't finna mess with no woman. Let's get that clear. I am strictly D. You know what I'm saying? I would never, some things they say you should never say. I would never on my own free will. Let me get that clear. On my own free will, lay with the same sex. Never. What you do is what you do. I'll still be your friend. We can be BFFs. We can travel. We can have fun. We can laugh. But all that other stuff, if I see just a little drop of a sign that you doing that, you getting cut off. You got to respect my boundaries, because I can't even stress it, y'all. I can't even stress it. A woman can't touch me. My friends can't even hug me a long time. I got a phobia like my brother. We just got that in our genes. We was raised that way. You know why I'm raised like that? Because I was raised with the fear of God. I'm cut from a different cloth. This new age thing and this new age teaching and all that ain't for me. And I know what I like. I like cute oil. I don't care how cute a woman is. And I done seen some fine studs, some real good looking studs. I'm like, that is a cute man, lady. That is really a cute man. I mean, but no. You can't touch me. You could be a man, lady, with another woman, not me. I family members that do that, and I'm the devil. My niece just posted her girlfriend the other day, and I said, "That's a cute girl. That's a cute girl. God bless you." Cause I already spoke my piece. I already told them about God. They know where they know what they doing. They grown. I did what I was supposed to do as a loved one. Now, the rest on you. That's your life, baby. I love you. You come to the barbecue. I did my part. I'm not going to dwell on her every time I see her. You know you're going to hell. No, because I don't know where she going, to be honest, for real. I don't know where nobody going. I know what the Bible say, but I'm not their God. So I can't tell you where you're going. I'm too busy trying to get in the door myself. I'm pushing your butt back. Get in line. Shit, get behind me. Shit. I'm not trying to, no. I'm trying to meet Jesus one day. I ain't trying to see what you doing. Even with my kids, I can tell you about the Lord, tell you how you supposed to live. You got to live the way you want to live. If I get up there and God said, what happened? I told him, Jesus, I did the best I could, Lord. You seen what I said. I mean, what could I do? I'm trying to get in the gates myself because my hip bad, Jesus. And I know in hell, you got to walk around in fire all day. And I'm already on fire. I get hot flashes, Lord. I can't be going to hell. It's hot in my damn office. I can imagine how Lucifer office feel. I don't even want to interview with Lucifer. It's too hot. I couldn't even imagine talking to Satan. Like, man, what's going on in here, Satan? You ain't got no ice cubes or nothing. I can't get no. I ain't going to hell with y'all. Shit. My cousins, I love my cousins. My cousins can be in line. And they headed to hell. They be like, come on, cuz, everybody come over here. I be like, I don't know y'all. I don't know them, Jesus. I do not know them. I'm not getting in line with them. I'm just being real, y'all. So when y'all be watching these people on the internet, pray before y'all get on there, because some of y'all really touched like Tamar. I be listening to y'all comments. I be reading this shit. Some of y'all really touched like Tamar. I be like, because these people marry Lord. Y'all be married and have kids. Y'all be professional women. I'm like, these people really crazy. They got all this money and they never laid on a sofa. They need to spoon their hat on. I think I'm really going to patent the spoon their hat, the aluminum foil hat, and give them to y'all. I probably name the damn hats Tamar. Shit. We're right on here spoon their hats on. But they mad at Funky because he dogged them. But you cannot dog people and don't think we coming back at you. I don't care we are on YouTube. We going to defend ourselves. We gonna talk about your ass. So be very mindful what you say to people on YouTube, because a lot of us got that. We can go with the best of us, and y'all keep forgetting we got the mic. We got the mic. Y'all texting. I'm talking. So if you say something, I can blast you right now. So be careful. That's why when I'm on somebody's shit, I might say something. I'm like, oh, I can't say that. They finna cuss my ass out. I'll take it back off. Because they be like, oh, Nina, I caught you. I caught you. And then they go blast me. That's why, don't do it, Miss Sophia. Because, people know me. I'll be waiting. I can't see good, but every so often I do like this. What you just say? I decided. What did you just say? Be careful, because social media is setting folks up. You see what she just said? Oh, yeah, they setting folks up. But see, I decided they can't set me up if I'm telling the truth. I don't be making up shit. And then I say allegedly because I don't know, but that's my personal opinion. If I think Tawanda husband that called himself Ladybug acting like a ladybug, that's my personal opinion. You can't sue me. What you gonna take me to court and say, Nina think my husband acting like a ladybug? And I'm gonna say, yes, Your Honor. He said his name was Ladybug. What man do you know call himself Ladybug? And the judge gonna look at him and be like, I don't know none. Okay. I will be like Cardi B in court. I come in there with a different wig on from the gas station every day. Do you understand me? I would go get Gail wigs every day. I'll be there looking like Homie the Clown, acting a fool every day. Because you ain't getting nothing. You see where my wigs came from? The gas station. I don't have no ends. What we in here for? You coming to babysit Sonny? Because that's all I got is some grandkids. I mean, what you finna get from me? Nothing. You wasting your time. I'm just letting you know. All you gonna get is babysitting duty. If you want to do that, you ain't even got to go to court. Just call me. Long as your background pass, you can come watch Sonny. I'm letting you know he take his pamper off and he like running around butt naked like Diddy. So if he pee on your floor, don't call me mad, because that's what Sonny do. Yep. But this your girl, Nina, from Unbreakable Strong Woman, and I need y'all to be pushing like for me, because on here I might say any damn thing. And I'm not worried about being sued because I don't got no ends. All they go get is some bad credit and some problems. I be like, I'm packaging your shit up. I will bring my shit to court. I'm packaging up my problems. I got credit card debt. I got some crazy family members. And you can start taking over, you start sending him his stuff. I got some great kids, need some Christmas gifts. I package up all my stuff for you when I go to court. Be like, Your Honor, this is all I got, sir. I brung it forward. You ain't even got to go through all that. We don't even need the jury to decide. Here go my shit. Here you go. And I would get to him. Because what you gonna get? Now, when I get on Tasha K level, I might come on here with a priest thing on and act like this. You know Jesus love you. Because y'all ain't getting my money. I change my whole demeanor when I get up there with Tasha K. When I get to seeing them zeros, my conversation go start looking like zeros. Because then I had a PC. Man, when I start making money, y'all gonna think y'all in the Twilight Zone in my office. I'm gonna push the button and fireworks might go off in my office, and I'm gonna just jump in the screen and be like, you welcome to the channel with Nina. I'm gonna do some amazing shit. Y'all be like, what the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all I got money. I promise you I am. But anyway, y'all, none being stupid. Let's talk about some real shit. Do y'all know that, I digress. This is how much y'all uncle in the White House. Sister Sarah, brother. Homie the Clown cousin. They got this protest going on in Chicago where they don't want him to come over there with the troops. I told y'all I'm kind of up in the air about it because Chicago do need help. Chicago, I don't think Donald Trump and the troops can actually help Chicago. I'm just being real. Chicago need a plane to fly over and just drop some holy oil on there. People need to be walking down the street and be like, they just need some holy oil dropped over Chicago. I don't think the troops can help Chicago, because what is that going to do? Put them in timeout for like 2 weeks? Because if I'm correct, I know street dudes. All they gonna do is leave town for 2 weeks to stay in the house. I mean, what you gonna? I mean, they ain't stupid. The troops is here. You got enough weed, man? I got enough weed. We in the crib for 2 weeks. Mama, did you get enough chicken? They ain't coming outside. So the troops gonna go back with the report and be like, Uncle Donald, Chicago's really nice. There barely was people outside. People gonna be baking cakes and cupcakes, bringing it out there to the troops. Y'all good? They were like, Chicago's not that bad. They going to stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? Or they gonna go to work. They gonna do shit they ain't supposed to do. Cause you watching them. Y'all gotta be dumb. If somebody telling you, I'm about to come and get your ass, ain't you gonna be in your best behavior? I don't understand our country. They do that with Child Protective Service. I'm coming to your house on Thursday. They say you don't have food. They go into the grocery store to have food, dummy. So this is what they're gonna do. We coming for the bad guys. So you're not gonna see no bad guys. You gonna see people going to school. They gonna be going to work. Ain't nobody finna do no 30 pow-pows on the weekend when the armed force on the streets. Who finna go out there and do some pow-pows besides the YNs? The YNs, they different. They probably try it. You know what I'm saying? They probably try it. They probably steal the armor trucks. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of them people, they finna go to Mississippi on vacation for 2 weeks. And they'll be like, well, and this is what he gonna say. I cleaned up the streets of Chicago for 2 weeks. It wasn't no crime. And while he talking, they gonna be loading up. He gone, man. We gotta make up these 2 weeks. You know, Kevin was talking shit when he was in the town. We gotta go get their ass. While he talking, they getting ready for the weekend to do it again. Like he bragging on Washington. Ain't no crime on Washington streets right now. The military out there, fool. Who finna go out there and act a fool with G.I. Joe walking around? What is wrong with our president? He really think he cleaning up the streets. What, for 2 weeks? What he don't understand is until God come back. Uncle D, listen. Until God return, it's going to be crime. He said everything he made, he had to make a balance. He had to make good and bad. So it's always going to be bad somewhere if it's good, sir. But this is what I understand. You so focused on cleaning up the streets, going in the black neighborhood, messing with black folks. But you ain't saying nothing about the pow-pow, school pow-pows. You ain't talking about the mass pow-pow people. And you know something else, you just avoiding the S-trafficking that you involved in, sir. Since you investigate your own ass. See, you get Alzheimer's when it come to you. Your ankles swell up and shit. You get bruises on your hand when they start talking about you. You get to break it out, be like, Epstein. Who I wasn't friends with Epstein like that. I seen him at the ice cream store. You get to scratch it and put marks on your hand when you talk about Epstein. You talk about the YNs in Chicago, you get a hard on. I'm going over there with the troops. No, we want to go to the island. How about that? And since you're sending Jesus them out the country, how about you send Jesus them over to the island? So they could do a little free work over there. You know they work for a little or nothing. Let them go and see what's over at the island. You know what I'm saying? So guess what didn't happen, y'all? Do y'all know who Lisa Phillips is? She's so pretty. She like Alicia Keys or somebody. She has a podcast. I haven't watched it yet. But Lisa Phillips was a victim in 2000, 25 years ago. She had to be probably, because Lisa, she about 40 now. So she about 19 to 20, 15. Maybe, she may be between 15 and 19. She was a victim back then. And she putting together a bunch of women that was victims of Maxwell, and Epstein. So they said this today. Since Donald Trump don't want to release the list, they finna make their own list because they were the victims. They know who was there. They said, we're going to release our own shit. We know who was there because we're the ones that got sold. Now, let's see if they stay safe. It was another young lady in there. Her name was Virginia something. Her brother then came out and said, why do it take for these women who are victims to get on TV and put their life in danger to come out with a list that the government already has? So who are they telling? The government know who they are. They ain't picking up nobody. Y'all pick up everybody else. Y'all pull people over for having the wrong tags. Y'all pull people over black, white driving. Why you ain't picking up people on the list? You have it, Uncle D. So why they have to come out with their own list when the government, the federal government, have the list? What are you hiding? Do you know Virginia? Guess what Virginia said? Virginia said she was trafficked 2002. She was a model. Okay, let me go back. Lisa was a model. And Maxwell, the woman, what's her name? Glenda, whatever her name, Wicked Witch of the West, Maxine Maxwell. I call her Maxine Maxwell. This is what she would do, y'all. She would find out these girls that want to be famous. Like she'd go to talent agencies. She would go to acting schools and stuff. And she'd grab these fresh actresses and models. And she'd promise them the world. And she'd be like, I have a free. She said, I would give you anything. He would give you anything. He'd make you famous. So she was a model. That's how she ended up becoming a victim. Because she met Epstein and he made her a model with all his buddies. And they passed her around because she wanted to be a model. Just like Virginia. She started in 2002 as an actress. She said Maxine picked her up at the airport and took her to the island. And she met Epstein. And Epstein passed her around. And she threw a name out there. And I don't think she meant to throw it out there today. But she accidentally threw a name and said one of the people that she was introduced to as a kid. And guess who she said? Y'all remember our president? We thought he was black, but he was white. He used to play the saxophone, Bill. Yeah, she threw Bill Clinton name out there. I said, what? You mean he just wasn't getting a little whiskey under what, Bill? You was getting a whiskey on the island. What you I know you lying. Hillary, where was you at when Bill was on that damn island? Was you on the island too, Hillary? She said Bill Clinton. And this girl was a kid. And damn it, somebody tell me, because you know I'm a little touched. Who was the president in 2002? Was it who was the president? Because somebody tell me who was the president in 2002. Hurry up, look it up, because I know it better not been. Who was the was it what's the family name? Him and his daddy was the president. Was it them? Who was the president in 2002? Somebody tell. Somebody, who was the president? Nobody know who the damn, but y'all all was on the bus with me. Somebody know who the damn president was in 2002 now. I'm waiting. Bush. Okay, it was Bush. I was thinking about it was Bush. So what year was Clinton was the president? Was it 2004? Oh, no. I know Obama came in office. Legina was like 3. He was 2009, Obama. So George Bush was 2002. When was Bill Clinton the president? Bill Clinton was the president before George Bush? Okay, so Bill Clinton was the president before George Bush Jr. George Bush Sr., then Bill Clinton twice, and then George Bush Jr., then Obama twice, then Homie the Clown, right? No. Then Joe, Sleepy Joe, then Homie the Clown, right? Okay. So it was Bush the president when this girl was taken advantage of. So I thought it was Bill Clinton, because I'm like, I know he wasn't a damn president messing with this girl. So 2000, it was still Bush. Okay. It was the Bushes doing this Epstein thing. So guess what? George Bush and your daddy. Y'all name better not be on this list, because y'all was the presidents. Because was he the president right after his daddy, or it was Bush? But it was, y'all know. But anyway, these presidents, y'all, that's tripping me out. Obama, I heard your ass was on the island too. You better been on there looking for some Black and Milds or some Newports. Your ass better not been over there doing nothing, Obama. Michelle, if you let Obama go to that damn island, girl, and you ain't say nothing, you getting off the bus with Tamar. I'm not playing with you, Michelle. No. I'm not playing with you. But these presidents, y'all, are the ones that was upholding Epstein. Don't forget Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was in the 80s, though. But I know they wasn't doing I think Ronald Reagan gonna get a pass with this one, because he was too old. You know, when they started doing all this, Ronald Reagan ass was old. You know, I don't think he had nothing to do with it. I think he's safe. But I think it started with George Bush Jr. and the Clintons. I think it was Clinton, George Bush, Obama, Sleepy Joe, he a little freak, and Homie the Clown that's in the office. They all was involved, man. They was like the girls gonna set it off. They all involved. They don't look good for their asses. And the presidents are the ones be pardoning people and shit. So this is why they keep the president right here. Because he can go get their ass. That's why Maxine, whatever her name is, that's why she in a camp now. And these victims are mad. Because they was like, hold up, we testified. We told y'all what she did. How the hell she about to get a pardon? And I'm going to show y'all something. I've been proving to y'all. The difference in the victims and liars. You know how Cassie and all them said they was victims and they ain't shed a tear and they gave detail. These girls couldn't hardly talk. They was about to cry on the press conference. And the only reason they coming out because they see what y'all president doing. These girls didn't even want to talk about this shit. But they got details. I want them to tell us, and I know it's going to be hard for them. I want them to tell us everything, y'all. And do you know your president, allegedly, is trying to lower the age of consent? As if it's not bad enough a 16-year-old can sleep with a 50-year-old and he don't have to go to jail and she say, I love him. Do y'all know that? Right now, a 16-year-old, I don't know about your state, but in Michigan, a 16-year-old can say they let a 35-year-old man sleep with them and the police is not going to lock him up. Because they'll ask her, did you let him do it? Yes. Well, no, we can do about it. That's the age of consent. Which is dangerous too. Because a girl, we deal with emotions. Now, you know if a grown man sleeping with a little girl and grooming her and giving her the business, her mind finna be gone. Shit, we old and they got our minds gone. Could you imagine a kid? So soon as he decide, I ain't leaving my wife for you. You too young for me. She's going to go to her mama, because my godson in there right now for this. So I know what I'm talking about. And say, he craped me, mama. Because she's going to be mad. And that's all the police need to hear. Now, he's a petty. But they lowering the age to 14. What 14-year-old do you know have the capacity, the mind capacity, the intelligence to give a grown man consent to sleep with them? My grandbaby finna be 13. And the next year she'll be 14. I already know she's not gonna have the common sense to say, I was mature enough to sleep with this man. And I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen, because my grandbaby will be 14 next year in October. She got till she's 13. She'll be 13 on Halloween. So next year on Halloween she'll be 14. I'm telling y'all right here, right now, live on YouTube. If a grown man touch my grandbaby, I'm going to have a mug shot. I don't give a damn what the law say. Do you understand me? I ain't hearing that shit. I wish a grown man would come to my house 40 years old. Which she said we was... Okay. All right. I'm like, you know everybody got to die one day, right? Well, today is your day. I hope you enjoyed it, brother, because today is your day. You finna leave. These grown-ass men running around here touching these babies. What kind of man, for real? Donald Trump is a grandfather. I take it. I don't know if his kids got kids or not, but he old enough to be a granddaddy. What kind of man would sit there and say, I'm lowering the age that kids can sleep with grown folks? That lets you know he's sick in the head. He's sick in the head. And you know what he's thinking, because you know he's slow. He used to ride the little yellow bus with Tamar, allegedly. He's thinking if he lowered the age to 14, when these girls come out and say they was 14 and he was there, he's protected. No. You fall under the law at that time, fool. But that's what I believe he's thinking in his mind. Well, the age of consent is 14. I didn't break a law. No, you just made that yesterday. We talking about when them girls was 14, brother. So that's why I really believe he's doing that, because in his mind, he's thinking, if I lower the age, because I had a lot of 14-year-olds. Man, think of that sick-ass shit. Epstein was passing around 14-year-old kids. And what really pisses me off, and this made me think about R. Kelly's situation, if it's true about R. Kelly. These parents sell their kids. Do you not think these girls that was in talent school, they was models, they was actresses, they didn't have a parent behind them pushing their agenda to make them famous? So why the hell was your daughter on an Epstein island at that age? Where your ass was at, mama? So I'm saying this. When the list come out, the parents better get charged, damn it, because they sold their damn kids. They sold them kids. Because why is your child on an Epstein island? If these girls don't say they were kidnapped, if they don't say their parents was looking for them, if I don't see no news clippings, no news articles about these girls being missing and their mamas couldn't find them, the parents better go to jail. I'm not playing. I don't want to hear where the agency took them and no. Tyra Banks' mama was with her everywhere. And then I just found out her mama kind of got something to do with her doing shit. I said, so you mean to tell me her mama went so she can make sure she don't get cut off the deal? And I'm thinking she going so Tyra Banks won't get taken advantage of. This is Tyra Banks went through shit too. You know she was roommates and best friend with Kamora Simmons, right? And Kamora Simmons and Tyra Banks were models. Do you know when Kamora Simmons met Russell Simmons, she was about 15? And Russell was a grown-ass man. Did y'all know that? And Russell can't lie because he got 2 babies by her. She was a kid. That's why Gandhi ugly ass over in Bali. Because he don't want to come back because his ass is part of this shit. When somebody run out this country and don't come back, you know they're guilty. Don't be shocked if your president get dropped off over in Bali because they don't expedite from over there. Don't be surprised if he get dropped off over there and never come back to the United States and say, I quit. Y'all heard it here first. Nina said it. Don't be surprised if he disappear. He already kind of vanishing every so often. They're like, well, Donald Trump ain't saying nothing in 3 days. Where he at? Shit, building an underground railroad. Shit, trying to get away. Shit crazy. You see what what's his name? Not Lucy Granger. The one that turned everybody out in Hollywood. What's his name? It's Lucy Granger and it's damn, what's his name? What's the one that's over everybody in Hollywood? The producer dude. Came on and said he was bi. He be dealing with Diddy. He owe Whitney Houston money. He over Brandy. He over everybody. You see, he act like he got Alzheimer's. He 90-some years old now too. Yeah, he got Alzheimer's. Davis. What? His last name Davis. Lucian is in my head because that's his boy. It'll come to me in a minute, y'all. I call him Clyde. It's Cleve Davis. Clyde Davis ass. Look like Sammy Davis Jr. with them sunglasses on, old shiesty ass. They asked him, what about Diddy? Diddy? Who did she say? Did she say Diddy? The booty or baby or man. That man. Look at your hands. The oil on the back of your hand. Your fingertips greasy. That man. You remember his ass. Who? Acting like he can't remember shit. Nigga, you gonna go to your grave calling Diddy name. Who Diddy? You gonna remember Diddy 10 minutes after you dead. Stop playing with me. You know who Diddy is. The one you took advantage of, Clyde. The one you craped. Allegedly. Yeah, he did that to Diddy. Hurt people. Hollywood is a mess, y'all. Hollywood is a mess, and it's finally coming out. And God's sitting there eating his popcorn. He's sitting there with Jesus eating popcorn like that. They didn't know the day was going to come when I exposed them. Oh, today is the day. That's why the Braxtons lying, trying to get money. Everybody's scrambling like roaches. The Brown brothers. Everybody, the Brown brothers, they running around. They don't know what to do. They doing just dumb shit. I'm just going to fall and say I broke my nose and knock my teeth out. Who just say stupid shit like that, Tamar? I'm just going to change the age of consent to 14 because I don't want to get in trouble. I'm just going to get on the internet and be like, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm just going to send the troops over to Chicago because I don't want them talking about me. I want them talking about the YNs. Shit, leave me alone. How the hell you trying to deflect some shit? How you trying to send the troops to the White House? Can we do a citizen arrest? It don't come for the president to do a citizen arrest. Because let's go get his ass. It was real to me about the list, y'all. It was real. But it became really real when I seen those victims. And they were talking how they was young girls. I said, oh my God, they the victims. This shit is for real, for real. It's really a list with these girls on it. These girls sitting here. Could you imagine this? Think of this, y'all. Take this out before I spit it out. Could you imagine being on that island getting passed around to these rich-ass dudes? And you 13, 14 years old. Now you a grown person. And one of the dudes that did this shit is the president. And you watching him on TV messing with everybody. He got away with 34 felonies. And he got away with doing stuff to you. And you sitting there watching like your life don't matter. And you see him just do just dumb shit to people. Could you imagine how they feel? Because they remember this man touching them. Probably crying. And you sitting there like, and this is my president. Could you imagine how that feel? I'm surprised these women didn't go postal, man. I am dead serious. I'm surprised these women have not went postal. And lost their mind and just went up in the White House and just, you know, because they don't care no more. They like, nobody hear us? And then they got a little justice with the woman, Maxwell, and she then got transferred to a camp and may get pardoned. Could you imagine how these women feel? And y'all talking about people life matter. Well, women life don't matter. Y'all don't want black lives to matter. Y'all don't want white lives to matter. Why women lives don't matter? Because y'all sitting here letting these women be victims and the federal government, the damn it feds, got the list. Just imagine, this the name of everybody on the list. And somebody in a federal office reading these names, knowing they molested children, and they not saying nothing. And this is the land of the free. This America, America. And y'all expect these same people who upholding pedophilia to go clean up Chicago. Look at that shit there. Go get the criminals. Go get the bad guys. That's what he said. The bad guys. And he said the other day, y'all, these people were born bad. They need to die. This what y'all president said. They were born bad. How the hell was your ass born? Besides orange, what was you born? Something is mentally wrong with these people, man. I just came to the conclusion that it's some really sick ass people out here among us. And can't nothing help them but Jesus. All the prayer in the world, all the holy oil, reading scriptures, going to church, because he took a picture with the Bible upside down. I know it was upside down because he upside down. Can't nothing save these people. You know a lot of people got to go to hell. The hell about to be full. We watching them just, you saying people were born evil and you talking about yourself? And these people just really need to die? This is a man who told his nephew, did y'all forget this? He told his brother's son to let his son die. Yes, this is not alleged. I watched his nephew on an interview. Donald Trump's nephew, which is the son of his brother. He has a handicapped son. He called Uncle Donald because Donald Trump got the money that he allegedly stole from the family. They said a lot of that money came from their grandpa. He was supposed to split with his brothers and shit. And he took the money and opened Trump Towers and shit and blew the money because he's not a good businessman. That's why he keep going bankrupt. But anyhow, his nephew called Uncle Donald, my son is really sick. He's like a vegetable. He can't really do a lot. He said, I need money for his care. You know what he said his Uncle Donald Trump said? Well, I want you to really think about this. What quality of life does he have? And what is he offering to you? Is he more of a burden on your life? So my advice to you is let him die. It's a waste of money. His nephew said this on a news show. He told him to let his son die. He was a waste of money. Thank you so much, Lele. He was a waste of money. And pretty much, he's hindering your life. Now, if he say he want his own nephew to die, y'all, his own bloodline, what you think he'll do to them white ends over in Chicago if they do anything stupid? He already said they were born evil. This is the man. This fan making too much noise. This is a man that don't have no soul. Let me cut this off. This man don't have no soul. That's why when he say stuff, I don't even be surprised. Y'all will be like, oh my God, guess what Donald Trump? I'm like, what do you expect from a demon? Y'all expect a demon to be good? And then he's so arrogant. is so just evil. If you say anything against him, he will fire you, and you done went to college for years for this position. And he don't even know nothing about the Constitution. He don't know nothing about the law. And how can you be the president? Did he go to college? I don't think he been to college. I have never heard a president talk and have a press conference and they say beautiful 1,000 times. You know, that's beautiful. And he's a beautiful person. Because he don't know no other words. They say he don't even go over the daily thing he supposed to go over. You know, at work, you got a list of stuff you go over. Especially you, the president of the United States. The first time he was in term, he threw it in the trash can on TV. Go get my golf clubs. I'm going golfing. Then he's a bold-faced liar. A bold-faced liar. I could have swore he said the second day in office he was going to stop the war. I could have swore he said he was going to lower food prices and do something about the homeless situation. I could have swore he said this. He hasn't done not one thing he promised his people, because he didn't promise me nothing. I knew he wasn't going to do it. I knew he wasn't going to. I don't know if y'all believe the shit. I already knew he wasn't going to do it. And that's one thing Tasha K did wrong. And I know she don't want me to say this. She might dog me out. Tasha voted for Donald Trump. Because she said when she got to the polls, she heard her husband decided he was the better candidate. And she apologized. But I'm like, Tasha, you like the megas. They voted against themselves. You voted against yourself. Because that was a black woman. So you looked at this white man who bluntly hate this and say he was better for your family? How? I could probably tell you why. Because she's in a different tax bracket. And Donald Trump do stuff for rich people. So she felt like it's better for our family financially. But she didn't think about everything else outside of money. And that's why they said the love of money is the root of all evil. Because loving money will blind and have you, it will blind you and have you have clouded judgment because you thinking about the coin. You ain't thinking long term about everything else in your life. You ain't thinking about your family members. You know what I'm saying? Or people in your area that's not fortunate like you. Because I'm sure Jay-Z and all them probably voted for him. And then they used that she was the founder of the 3 Strikes in LA. That she locked away a lot of black men. And I came back with this. So you tell me she against black folks. That's what y'all saying. Or is it true she's against criminals? Let's get it clear here. She made the 3 strikes law for criminals. Now, if they happen to be black, she had to uphold the law. But y'all didn't look at it that way. She was locking her own brothers up. No, she was locking criminals up. Listen, y'all. 1, 2, 3. She didn't say the first time your ass is out. She didn't say the second time your ass out. She said the third time. You had 3 times to do some shit. You didn't know when you did the second one, you didn't have no more chances. Come on now. I got in trouble one time, y'all, over 50 with that self-defense case. The second time ain't for to see me. Unless it's out of my will. The second time ain't finna see me. I'm Chuck E. Cheese, call me Nino. I would call 911 on your ass to stop from going to jail. You got me twisted. They would never, ever, ever get another opportunity to have me doing nothing in that system. Nothing. Zip. I don't owe honor to nobody's streets. Talking about the street code. F the streets. I don't owe no black person nothing but the ones came out my body and they raised now. So I'm obligated to Nina and God. I wish I would try to uphold a person in the streets come out the black code snitching. Call me Chucky. Do you want me to put my ears on? Call me Chucky Cheese, because I'm not going to jail for you. Shit. Now, I ain't going to intentionally tell on nobody. You know, I ain't going to go out my way to snitch on nobody. But if I'm involved, your ass done. I'm just letting you know now. Don't do nothing with me. I'm telling. My kids' fathers already know. Don't you do nothing with Nina. Because she telling. My house got raided, y'all, back in, and I'm going to be honest. Y'all know I'm honest. I'm transparent. My house got raided, and David was 2. So that was in 96. I'm going to tell you why. Back in the 90s, you know, the drugs was bad. And everybody was a doughboy. Everybody, even you got a little few bills to say, you know, you behind that month, somebody go get an 8-ball. Y'all know people who I'm talking about. They'll cut it up. They gonna slang a little something, catch up on their bills, and they probably leave it alone. But it was a free hustle back then. Everybody was getting high. You know what I'm saying? Or they was selling it. Well, right next door, I lived in the hood when I had it was my sister's house. And my mother them lived in a decent place, but my sister had a house, and she never was there. She was in the streets. She was doing her thing. I don't know what she was doing, but she was doing her thing. So she had a 3-story house, and she let me and David Dad get the crib. You know, I didn't have my own place, and I'm like, okay. So when I didn't want to be at home, I was over there with them because it was a bunch of Chicago dudes. I told y'all the story yesterday, but I lived with a bunch of Chicago dudes. They all lived in my sister's house. It had to be, I said it was 8 of them. It had to be about 12 of them. We had our stuff downstairs, and we had 3 stories. The house was full of this Chicago dudes. So a lot of people here was fearing my household. They're like, man, Nina lived with a bunch of Chicago crazy dudes. She protected them. Then I had my nephew who was crazy. I had a house full of crazy dudes. So right next door was a Krug house. My steps was right here. They back door was like right here. Just walk right out the door. So they got cool with the Chicago dudes. So they don't tell Nina nothing because I'm going to tell. I'm going to cut your ass out. I'm going to tell my sister y'all in her house doing shit. So when I'm at work or I'm back at home with my mom, because I ain't stay there all the time, when I got tired of them, I'll go home. I had a king-size bed, 60-inch TV back then. I had my own shit at my mama's house. So I'll go home. But anywho, somebody did a deal right by my steps. And the thing of it is, it was my best friend's sister who used to be on this stuff. She clean now. She been clean over 20 years. But I remember this day so vividly. She knocked on the door, and I used to always go off on her about getting high. It was wintertime. She had on like a beater shirt. And she was like, is Dave here? And I'm like, why are you looking for David? And she was like, oh, he was going to give me something. I said, I know he ain't selling no shit in my house. She said, no, his friend next door. I said, listen here, don't come back over here for that shit no more. And I gave her a coat. And I said, get your ass. And I gave her some money. She left, but she seen David and the dudes outside, and I didn't know it. But anyway, one of them served her. I kid y'all not. It was less than 30 minutes later. My nephew, who stuttered, he called my house. The raid truck was up the hill. He called my house trying to tell me he heard my address. And what he was saying, I didn't understand him because he stuttered. He said, I the detectives, this is your address. I said, who, what? They coming. They coming. I said, who? By the time he got the shit out, they was kicking my door in. I said, oh, hell no. He told my mama I was trying to tell her, but I didn't know what he was saying. I'm sitting there. I done got me some fish. Little David was in his walker. Tia was at my mama's house. She had granny baby. So I'm sitting there eating. The dudes had left. David had just walked. Big Dad had just walked in the house. And this thing I heard, boom. I said, what the hell is that? Man, they came up in that house. And they talking about this array that my friend Terry, she had just bought some stuff from my, oh, she didn't buy nothing up in here. But she went back with they marked money that she had gave to the boy next door and said she got it from David. So they come in my house, didn't find nothing. David didn't have the money because the boy next door had the money. To make a long story short, they found some pawpaws in my house because I got a bunch of game bankers up in there. They come downstairs and they throwing pawpaws on the table. And they got me sitting there, and it was so funny, y'all, because I'm showing the detectives my rent, my bills. I'm like, I don't say oh no, look, I got a shut off notice. They was dying laughing. I said, y'all crazy, y'all got the wrong house. They over there. So when they came put the pawpaws on the table, I looked at all of them, and you know what I said? I said, every good you find belong to all these game bakers from Chicago. They ain't even from here, sir. Including my kids, my son daddy. His ass, that's probably his in the bread box. I told everything. And they just all was like, it's ours, sir. We knew we wasn't going to put it on her anyway. These are our guns. And they got off because a lot of them had registered guns. But they got off because one of them was a police missing gun that one of the gangbanger cousins was working at the police department cleaning up at night. And one of these dumbass cops left his gun on his desk. And the gangbanger cousin took it. And it was in my house. I just knew he was finna go to jail for a long time. But come to find out, they police take up for each other. They didn't want the judge to know and let the captain know that this man's gun was missing because they've been hiding it from the captain. So they just took the pawpaw back and it never ended up in the report. So they all walked. But I say this to say, I'm a snitch. I told, it didn't take 2 minutes. When I see them guns, that's they shit. And they gangbangers from Chicago. Yep. As a matter of fact, I don't even live here. This is my sister's house. Because you find something, that's hers. I'm going home. Call my mama. They end up letting everybody go. And we laughed about it. And they talk about me to this day. They said, this nigga Nina told in 2 minutes. I told y'all, don't have none of them up in here with me. I wish I would be one of them dumb girls for my man. I don't know none. I know everything. Shit, I know where he was born, what high school he went to, all kind of stuff. You want me to give you his mama's cell phone number? Because she going to be very disappointed in his ass. I know his grandmama going to be mad. I'm telling. But this is what they do, man. They honor to criminals, man. I don't have no honor to the streets. And I don't respect criminals. So Kamala was doing her job. And I know I got loved ones in jail. My brother did 30 years. But my brother did shit. You know what I'm saying? The last time he went, he didn't do it. But my mother used to always tell him, you doing time for some shit that you didn't get caught for. That's what you're doing time for. And I'm like, I always stay out of trouble because I know how the system, and when they get a hold of you, it's hard to get out of trouble. Trouble is easy to get in. It's hard to get out of. So when y'all mad at her for upholding the law, I don't understand that. Yes, a lot of brothers got life in LA. A lot of brothers probably lost their life in jail. My son in there. You know, I understand. But I hope he learned a lesson. You can't go to prison 3 times and think they're going to let you out the 4th so you can do it again. When you going to learn something? Now, everybody talked about her with that law. The president you have now, he want to take the armed forces over there and kill them on the streets. At least she told him to go to jail. He want to let loose on the streets. I can't, man. And I am dead ass serious. People get mad. Even the megas, they get so upset. And if you don't like this country, leave. I promise y'all, you own everything I love on my mother. If I ever come across some good money, if I hit the mega million this weekend, I will be doing these videos from another country. I promise you I would. If God bless me, please, Lord, bless me. I am so ready to leave the United States. I am so ready to leave this country. And I ain't gonna go nowhere where it's like horrible. I'm going somewhere where it's beautiful and peaceful, where it's fair. I would even go to Canada. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get out of here. Now Canada's too cold in wintertime. If I ever come across some money, I would go somewhere like Canada, probably in the summer. And I mean the winter and the summer, and then I'll go somewhere in the winter. And it ain't gonna be Jurassic Park, Florida. Cause I ain't got time for Jurassic Park. Y'all crazy down in Florida. Ain't no way in the hell I'll be down there. Shit, they don't tell the handicapped kangaroos chasing you at the damn hospital and stuff. I ain't got time for Florida. Come outside, you got an alligator in your front yard, and then a snake running across the ground. Oh hell no. I don't want nothing tropical that damn bad. And then I'm talking to my auntie y'all the other day from California, because y'all know I'm about to go there in a couple of weeks, if God's willing. I'm working it out. She said, "No, I never live in Florida." Me, her talking about what I'm just talking about. I never live in Florida. She said, and she said, I don't know how I lived in Michigan so long. It's so cold there. It's beautiful here. She said, but you know, when the fires was happening, she said, the bears and the coyotes and stuff, they just be walking around the city. I was drinking some pop. I almost spit it. I was drinking coffee. I said, what you say, Auntie? She said the bears and the coyotes, you know, they be in your backyard. You know, the coyotes and stuff, they'll grab your kids. You got to watch kids. They think kids is food. I said, wait. So you telling me you got Yogi the bear walking around outside in California and they know how to open car doors? Yogi know how to open a car door. She said, yeah, it's been people that got ate up and killed and had to shoot bears. I said, so the fire sentiment. She said, yeah, you see them all the time. She said, the coyotes don't bother you unless they in a bunch of them. What? I said, see, I can't do California either. So I'm going to be in and out. I plan on being in California. The max is 5 days. And I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to be flying to the car like, oh boy, what is it? Minister Society. How he was running to the car. I'm gonna be running to the car, hurry and lock the door. I'm gonna have my mace in my. I'm gonna give me some bear spray. No. Yogi ain't getting me. And if Yogi know how to open a car door, Yogi know how to open a damn window, a house door. Man, a bear can just be up in your crib. They say they go up in refrigerators. I'd rather deal with the snow, y'all. I don't know where y'all from. But when you in a tropical weather climate, you got to pay for that. I was in Birmingham and they had damn water bugs. I'm thinking when my husband said a water bug, I thought I was going to see something look like this. No. A water bug came out. That man, and I'm calling him a man. That was a grown man. A water bug about this big or bigger. This big ain't got wings. And the first time I seen a water bug, my daughter Gina was in her room and she was screaming to the top of her lung. And my husband was asleep. So I ran like, what's wrong with you? She said, Mama, what is that? And I said, what? I put the door back. It was about this. I can't even describe the shit. It was bigger than a pincher bug. So I woke him up screaming. He jumped up and said, that's a water bug. I said, that's a damn water bug. Oh, no. No. Then they got baby alligators running around. They call them lizards and geckos and shit. No, they baby alligators. Nope. I said, I don't see that kind of shit in Grand Rapids. I see squirrels. I don't see that. The biggest thing I see is a German Shepherd or a pit bull. Y'all got them damn shit, Jurassic Park ass. No. Hell no. You don't even see garden snakes in Michigan. Unless you go like really in some grass or, you know, in a garden or something. You don't just see them at your front door. No, I'm not doing it. Chicago got alley rats, big as cats. I'm like, what the hell is that? That's a dog? That's a puppy. No, that's a rat. No. The cats in Chicago don't mess with the rats. They like, nigga, let me in the house. Because this nigga outside tripping. But anyway, y'all. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong. Unbreakable Strong Woman. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to just talk about snitching because y'all be talking about Kamala Harris and her laws. She did what she was supposed to do. She's an educated woman. She may not have been perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. You know what I'm saying? She had her flaws. But damn it, I think she would have been a better candidate than what we have. I'm just being real. And then y'all saying she left the gate open. So y'all gonna try to tell me in 4 years, Biden and Kamala let the gate open and 20 million plus immigrants came over here in 4 years. I could have sworn when I was a kid, I used to see Jesus them over here. When I was working, when I was raising my kids, I used to see Jesus them. So how y'all blaming them? Somebody left the gate open way before them. But y'all want to blame them. They probably let a few 100,000 come over here, but they didn't let 20 plus million come over here. And did Uncle D forget he was the president before Biden? You gonna tell me none of them came over here when you was in the house? I think he forgot he was the president before Biden. He blaming Biden for everything, but this is what y'all don't understand about when you the president. My daddy had to break this down to me. Do you know the president really only truly have about 1.5 to 2 years to show what he's doing unless he's Donald Trump and he just break rules? For example, this is how my daddy told me how it works. If you move into a house, you coming in there with your boxes and stuff, right? And if you clean, you get a new toilet seat and all that. You got to clean up behind the person that just left. I clean up my house before I move in, even if it's already clean. But it's going to take you a while to put your pictures up. Like, I've been in this house since January. My office still ain't together. I still ain't hung up my pictures, painted my walls, or nothing. So it takes a year or so to be really comfortable in your new house, to get it to yours, to feel like a home. So when you the president, you got to come in and clean up behind the last president. And then you have to fix some stuff. And then you got to start rebuilding how you want the shit to run. So by the time you put your policies in place, it's time for you to go. Do you understand me? Like, my lease is up in January if I don't re-sign it. It's September, October, November, December. I got 4 months and I haven't even put my house together all the way. So by the time I paint the walls and put my pictures up, I'm about to leave if I decide to move. So everything that he's blaming on Biden, most of that shit came from his shit before Biden got there. And he don't realize that. Biden took 2 years to clean up your shit. So how you blaming him for everything he did when you was the president before him? This shit is crazy. Like, right now, he blaming everything on Biden again, because guess who was the president before him? Biden. So he's absolutely right. Some of the shit he's going through is because of Biden. So guess what, Donald Trump? Some of the shit that Biden went through was because of your retarded ass. But you ain't gonna never say that. You'll never take ownership. The whole thing is Biden. But the reason why he's not going through a lot of stuff Biden went through, because he's breaking the law. This is why he's not going through a lot of stuff Biden left behind, because he just kicked the door down and just started firing folks and started bringing his own part. I think Donald Trump came with his own notebook and like, this is the new Constitution. It's called Donald Trump. Forget what everybody else went through all them years. George Washington, Lincoln, all them. We don't care none about them. They old. Reagan, they old. This is the new bill right here, and it's called Donald Trump. And everything gonna be in this. I trump everybody. Now, send the troops to Chicago. So that's what he's doing. And I don't blame him, because if I was a 34 convicted felon, I'm going to show y'all I'm a criminal. Y'all surprised a criminal showing you he's a damn criminal? You're surprised a person that was Epstein's best friend, because one of the victims said Epstein, that was his flex. To talk about Donald Trump was his BFF. That was his flex. He had Donald Trump picture on his desk on the island. The girl said it. So y'all surprised that somebody was BFFs with a pedophile, lowering the age to 14. Because he like grabbing the coochie. Y'all shocked? Something wrong with the megas. They don't realize they in a cult. And these people will argue with you, just they will bark and argue with you because they so stuck on this. They don't give a damn what he do as long as he get rid of this. And guess what? Hold your breath because you gonna die first. Hold your nose. I want you to hold. I want all the megas that hate this. Hold your breath and see when we leave. I'll call you when we get ready to leave. You would be dead first. Because what I do know, and y'all can call this racism if you want, but y'all don't like the truth. It's a difference from racism and the truth. And the truth is, you can't live without this. We built this shit. We run this shit. We just don't know our power because we dumb as shit. See how truthful I am? We dumb as shit. We don't know our power. But when we just think about this, y'all. When we decide enough is enough and we boycott something, what happened? Call Target up and see how much money they lost when this stopped shopping there. Call them. See how much money they lost. That lets you know this dollar, the brown dollar, means a lot. And it's proven fact. Cut on YouTube and see how many people crying right now, talking about they commit suicide and their friends dying off because they don't know what to do with their crops. You know why you don't know what to do with the crops, sir? Let me tell you why you don't know what to do with the crops. For the people in the back room that hate this, that want us to leave. Let me tell you something, you idiot. You don't know what to do with the crops because your ass never worked. You never had to do shit. You had a silver spoon in your shit. You had us out there in the crops whooping our ass. You made us do shit, but you call us lazy. I was always told, if you want to know the truth, listen to your oppressor and turn it around, and that's where the truth gonna be. If they calling you lazy because they talking about their damn self. And if I'm lying, why your ass on YouTube cry about Jesus them not over here doing your crops? Do your own damn crops. Do you know how many black farmers I know? I don't remember them crying about no white person or Jesus them coming over there keeping their crops. And then y'all hateful as hell because the black farmers getting their shit burnt up because y'all mad they capable of keeping their own crops. So y'all burning up their farms. Like Black Wall Street. Did y'all forget y'all kicked us out before and we went to Black Wall Street and said, okay, this is what we do. We know how to farm, we know how to bake, we know how to dress, we know how to dance. And if y'all go boycott some stuff and y'all want this to leave, what y'all doing to Deion Sanders' son? I'm so mad at the NFL. Let me tell you why I'm so mad at the NFL. Because y'all should show them y'all power. Oh, y'all get rid of Deion's son. Guess what? Y'all ain't finna have none of us on the field. See what kind of money you make. They all need to walk out with him. Let's see what kind of money you make without this that you hate. We cool. Let's go. Because we can start our own league. The Black Negroid League. Negroid. Yes, we can start a Black Negroid League. We can start our own NBA team. Because if you watch the game, how many did you see? I hate to go here, but I got to go here before I go. My hand's itching because I'm going to hit the Mega Million, y'all, for real. For all the people that hate this, tell me, how many of these people Have you ever seen be the world boxing champ, be the best basketball player, be the best football player, be the best tennis player, hockey player, golf? We master everything we touch. Everything we touch, we dominate over it. One of them is from my backyard. One of them grew up right behind me. Used to knock on my door to play with my nephew. His name is Little Floyd Mayweather. He is the champion of the world with these. You know what I'm saying? Another one, he can fly. Michael Jordan. And then here come LeBron and Kobe. What y'all got, Larry Bird? Y'all can't get rid of us because you won't have no sports. And y'all make a lot of money off of us. Run, nigga, run. I'm just saying, y'all got me going today. And where y'all gonna get y'all good old food from? You know Karen only puts salt and pepper on her food. We got the seasoning salt. We got the lemon pepper. You know, we got that good shit. I know how to make homemade gravy from scratch, baby. I have Peter over here saying, you know what, we need to second think this shit, Donald. Because Nina gravy surely is good. And that cornbread she make, girl, what's in that cornbread? I can add some crackling into it too, Peter. You want some crackling bread? Because my mama taught me how to cook. Do you hear what I'm saying? I just don't like to cook. But I can cook. I just don't like to. And I ain't met a husband yet, a man, that he's worthy of me burning in the kitchen. The men I done met, they might get some fried chicken or some roast or something. But when I'm in love, Leon got looked, I used to cook him breakfast and stuff and the fruit and bring him the trays and have the orange juice. And I used to get, the thick bacon. He ain't eat bacon though. But I'll cook some stuff if I love you. And then after a while, when I see you want some bull crap, you will start noticing your bacon going off the plate. Baby, what happened to bacon? They ain't had none at the store. Well, why ain't get no sausage? Eat the damn biscuits. Shut up. The shit start changing. You don't get to eat my food. I'm done being nice, y'all. For real. I am for real, y'all. I am done being nice. It is not worth it. I ain't gonna treat people wrong, but I'm gonna be a little rude. I'm just for real. I'm just being nice don't get you nowhere. I have tunnel vision. My first focus is God. I got my eye on God. And then I'm making sure my kids, okay, they grown, them grown folks. But I got my eye on God, and I got to focus on my health, my mental state of mind, and my money. So them three things, if everything fall in order, then I can help other people. But until I got that together, I can't help nobody. This is why I keep starting over, because I'm missing something. I focus on God, but my mind ain't right. I'm focused on God, but I'm depressed. I'm focused on God, but I'm helping everybody else and I ain't helping myself. So I'm constantly going back to start. I'm like the Monopoly game. Go back to start. I keep getting that card. Go back to start. I'm like, damn. And I'm going to start telling people the truth. I'm tired of walking on eggshells, scared to tell Karen and Becky them the truth. Now, I'm going to tell y'all some truth today. Since y'all want to get on stuff when y'all see the police pow on this, and y'all want to talk and them monkey and criminals, y'all want to talk crazy, I'm going to kill y'all with the truth. I'm going to kill you with the truth. Y'all be calling us criminals constantly. The criminals in Chicago, the criminals in New York, those black people, criminals. Well, we acting like our daddy. Ain't y'all our daddy? We got y'all last name. We acting like you, Dad. Because you the biggest criminal walking around here. You saw the whole country and a boat full of people. So we acting like you, Papa. Matter of fact, because you co-signed for me a car daddy, I'm going to call you tomorrow. Papa Mayberry, where you at? Shit, Donald Trump might be my cousin. Wouldn't that be cool if Donald Trump was your cousin? Because you can cuss your cousin out and what don't happen. But see, Donald Trump, he a trip. He'll fire you from the family. You're fired. You're not a Trump no more. Change your last name. You got 24 hours to change your last name. Donald Trump was my cousin, boy. I come in the door, be like, Grandma, you know Uncle, you know he been tripping, right? You ain't been watching the news? Put your glasses on, Grandma. I'm finna show you what he been doing. Grandma will beat Donald Trump ass. I know you ain't over there acting crazy on TV again, Donald. I know you ain't talking about them people, talking about grab. I heard you talking about grabbing coochie. You know I'm gonna whoop your ass. Say it again. Say it again. And you got my wig. That's my Sunday wig Nina bought me, Donald. And then you put my makeup on wrong. Boy, you're supposed to blend this shit. You just putting the orange stuff on. You know what? I told your mama when she dropped you when you was a baby that your ass was going to grow up and be retarded. I didn't know you was going to be the president of the United States. But since you the president, could you go on and get your grandmama some more tea and stuff? Because they charging me a lot of money. You know, grandmama don't give a damn what's going on. Grandmama is worried about her Social Security check. Well, you the one that raising it. Come here. You raising my goddamn. You cutting off my shit. Give me a switch. Grandmama don't care. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman, y'all. For real, on a real note, I know I act silly because I have to. This world is so corrupt. I gotta laugh to myself. I gotta make fun of whatever I talk about. And I gotta give y'all story time with it. Because y'all don't understand that everybody going through something. You know, everybody going through something. I don't care what color you are. It is awfully sad that it took for Donald Trump. Listen, if God can use a donkey to bring a message, you don't think he'll bring Donald Trump to bring a message? Do y'all know what the message is? Donald Trump is really a messenger. He come to tell us that God is sick and tired of all the nonsense. Look at God work. He's showing people who each other are. We see racism firsthand right now. We see hate firsthand. They being exposed. He using him as the donkey to show hate and who really love, who really hate, who really trust God, where people's hearts are. He used this man to do that. Because I didn't have no understanding how a 34 convicted felon got this position because God needed to use him. Do you understand? God don't make mistakes. He had to use him. And I thank him now. Because now I see people for who they are. I be seeing the stuff on the internet. Do y'all read them comments? They say the most hateful thing. It could be a kid, y'all, that get called the N-word. Y'all heard about the Karen that called that 5-year-old an N-word. And now she got, what did she collect? $800 million. No, not 800 million. $800,000. She almost a millionaire because she called a little kid an N-word. And all those white folks supported her and gave her money and made her rich. And that let me know right there, they really some hateful people. I never knew it like that. And do you know how many people had to give her that money? So that lets you know how many people among us that really hate this. You work with them every day. They're your doctors. They're your teachers. They're your lawyers. They're your cooks. And the scariest thing is the first word I said, your doctors. And y'all trusted them with y'all health. That's why y'all better go back to old school remedies. Because they killing more people than they helping. Because they're your doctors. And at night, they probably got that hood on. So why would they save you? The ooh-wee shot. That's why I ain't taking it. I'm like, them the ones with them hoods on. I'm not taking their medicine. Y'all got me twisted. Nope. They ain't never cared about me. Why would they care about me now? A beautiful brown woman just died as a news anchor. I think she in Mississippi. She was only 30-something years old. Massive heart attack. She took it. Healthy young woman gone. She ain't the first, it ain't gonna be the last. I told y'all, a friend of mine, he had 3 open heart surgeries. Never had heart problems. It attacks your pumper. A silent killer. Y'all better stop being naive, man. And I'm not just talking to black people. I'm talking to all people. Stop being stupid. Stop being naive. Stop believing the hype. Stop believing this government. Use discernment. Pray for God to lead you right and not lead you astray. Ask God to change your wicked heart. If you was raised under hate and you see your life is messed up, because a lot of y'all are old trailer trash hillbillies, and I ain't even gonna lie. I should have said that, but I did. You better go get your life right. If you want to live better, you want a better life, because I didn't like living in the hood, so I got out of there. It's black, no good people in the ghetto. If you want to get out of there, change your way you think. The only way you can change your life is if you change the way you think. If you take the same thinking to a new house, your house gonna be the same way. If you take the same way thinking to a new state, you will have the same problems. The only way you change your life if you change your mind. And the only way you can change your mind if you ask God to do it. That's why I have a different mentality now in life. Because I kept taking my same messed up mind to every relationship, and it all ended bad. And I had to realize I am the common denominator of everything I go through in my life. Just like I just realized I'm bad with money. So I'm like, the next time I get a hold of a nice lump sum of money, I know what not to do. Because I told you I'm a giver. I can't do that right away. I got to build my legacy first. And I'm old, so I got a few minutes to hurry up and do something. You know what I'm saying? I can't just give like that no more. I'm still going to give, because you give and you receive. I trust me, anytime y'all give me something, y'all going to be blessed, because that's how you give your way out of debt. You give your way out of debt. People want to hold on to their last $50. I can't do this. That $50 ain't finna do nothing for you. If you give somebody that's in need more, I didn't give people my last, y'all. Y'all think I'm tripping? I didn't give people my last and turned around and I got triple back. Prime example. My nephew in jail. I was just blessed from a few people on the internet this week. I paid up some bills that I had, because I didn't even know how I was going to pay my bills. I ain't even going to lie. I'm like, Lord, I know you never left me or forsake me. I always have my rent money. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to have that. It's $1,800 a month. I'm going to have that rent money. I don't care if I got to sell cans. So it was just other things I had to come up with. And I'm like, dang, I got to come up with all this. My bill's $3,000 a month. God always, every month, make sure I got it and above and beyond. But anywho, I was blessed with some money, got some bills paid, and I'm like, dang, then my nephew called me. He said, dang, I don't have nothing. He in jail. And he like my little brother. My mother raised him. I always look out for my nephew. So guess what I did? I took half of my bill money for a bill I was about to pay today, and I gave him half of it. And I said, I'm going to call and make arrangements on the other half, because he in jail, he need me. He got to eat like my son. So I gave it to him. Let me tell you about God. As soon as I sent the cash app to his sister to send to him for me, I hear, cha-ching, cash app. Somebody sent me $100. I think it was Miss Cynthia. She don't know how she blessed me. You see what I'm saying? And I think she the same one sent me $200 a couple weeks ago. KK just blessed me big time. She don't like me to talk about it, but she blessed me big time. I'm always Miss Janice. Always Miss Janice don't know how many days I've been laying there before, and I'm in tears like, God, I do not deserve this. I am such a hard worker. I'm such a giver. Why do I keep struggling? Why am I constantly? I feel so embarrassed at my age that I started over trusting a man. I was married. I was a stay-home mom. That's why I'm in this situation. Lord, why? Chi-chi, it is Miss Janice. And I'm like, what? I mean, for real, it's just amazing how when you trust God, and you just be quiet and you don't go trick with your landlord. You don't go sell no drugs. You don't go shoplift. You don't sell your body, and you just stand on God's word and say, it is what it is. And boom, here he comes. I think he tests us. He pushes all the way to the bitter end and he tests us. And I'm going to pass that test, y'all. Because I'm going to stand with God. If I ain't standing with nobody. When I was in that car, it was just me and the Lord. And I never wavered. I never cursed him. I never got mad. I just kept saying, Lord, what did I do wrong to get here? Fix it. Show me what to do. And he told me, go get a job. I know you in that car. I know your husband y'all just broke up. You used to your husband take care of you. You used to working too, though. You forgot. I was handicapped by that man. Y'all be asking for men to take care of you. They would handicap you. I forgot how to work for a minute. I said, oh, yeah. Get my boots up. And I went and got me a good job and I grind. I ended up in a hotel. I went from the hotel to my condo. And I was living good. And next thing you know, I was working at the airport. The same when I moved in my condo, we was in Vegas. My whole family, because I was working at the airport. Now I got benefits. We in Vegas for a whole week at the MGM. And I'm like, dang, just a few months ago I was in a car. Now I'm in Vegas. Look at God. Do you hear me? Y'all can't tell me about the Father I serve. That's why I know where I'm at right now, I won't stay here. Even this house, God blessed me with this house. Mr. Willie blessed me. I talked my way into this house. God bless. All I did is told him about my testimony, and he loved it. And he said, "Where you want to move in?" I'm like, "Huh?" And he loved it. He gave me the keys. But this is a stepping stone for me. I want to, you know what? For real, y'all, if I could just travel the world and not be obligated to a home, like I have an apartment maybe, or I pay my kids and stay with, I'd rather just travel the world. I would love to live in and out of hotels and just travel all over the world and blog. And just be on the ocean and just live off of planes and trains and hotel. For real, that's my dream. Y'all be like, huh? No, I didn't sit down long enough. I didn't raise kids. I didn't have a business. I didn't have a husband. I didn't have a man. I would just love to travel and just in love to see different kita oils, just different flavors. Just be like, dang. I'm in Puerto Rico, and then I'm in Mexico, and then I'm in Vegas, and then I'm in France. I would just love it. Living in a hotel, traveling. That's why I wanted to be famous. I always wanted to be famous and travel the world. And now I'm older. Maybe God will bless me. Because it takes money. Or maybe my YouTube channel will take off and I can be a blogger and just make a funky Dineva money. 100,000 a month. What? I take Sherelle and Perry money. They make 30,000, 40,000 a month off YouTube. That ain't include Perry income. They millionaires, y'all. Did y'all know that? Perry is a real estate agent. Sherelle do this because she a stay-home mom. And her stay-home mom income is 40 bands. They live in a dream. Tasha K, she makes, I think, $1 million a year or some shit. Man, come on, man. Y'all better start a YouTube channel. But I love you all. Let me let y'all go. I talked too long. I was supposed to be on here, 30 minutes? I talk too much, y'all. I know I got a talking problem. I know I do. Pray for me. Pray for me. But when I don't have friends, y'all my friend. That's why my friends don't like talking on the phone with me. They've been like, you know what? We will talk to you next Thursday. Because, damn it, you didn't talk to us for a whole week almost. Bye. I'll talk to y'all in the morning when I take my baby to work. She got to go work in the morning, get my coffee, and I have some more good stuff for y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for being patient. Thank y'all for loving me. Y'all have a good night. Pray. It's midnight. I'm 17 minutes past my prayer. I pray at midnight. Pray for my son, Gino. Send energy to Nuevo County Jail. Send God over there. Ask God to touch those wicked hearts, because these some wicked people out here. Pray for Chicago, y'all. Pray for that mayor over there. They got Pastor Jamal Bryant over there. They have Al Sharpton over there. They got everybody over there trying to help Chicago. Let's send good energy to Chicago because they really killing each other. It's really, really bad. It is so bad. It's sad, man. This should not be happening. So it's the devil over there in Chicago. It's Sodom and Gomorrah. And we gotta send some prayers. Everybody that know how to pray, pray for this nation. And trust me and watch God work. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night.